Thank you. Hi, everyone. This is Michelle Gramoglia, the President and CEO here at Woodland Pond, and this is my weekly address for a Tuesday. Today is Tuesday, May 23rd, 2023. I hope that you are all well. The first thing that I will mention is that currently our call bell system, our emergency response system, the personal pendants, and the call bells are under a system upgrade. So if you were to use those call bells right now, so whether it's the pull cords, the nurse station call bells, or your PERS, your personal emergency response system pendants, they are not going to work. You should have received a phone call, a text message, or a call to your cell phone alerting you to this. So currently that system is under an upgrade. So if you live in the health center right now, you should have received a manual tap bell, and you can use that to tap on, just like an old school bell. And our staff, we've increased the staff that are monitoring the hallways. You can call out that you need help, or you can tap your tap bell. All the rooms' doorways should be open. When we do these kinds of upgrades, we do them intentionally during the day when we have the most staff on. So all of our administrative staff is here. All of our extra unit assistants are here. We've got, maintenance staff goes to the units, housekeeping, all available activity staff, administrative staff, so that we've got staff all around so that we can hear you when you need help, because sometimes these systems do need maintenance, do need upgrades. And when we have to be able to do that, we need to be able to make sure that we can care for you. So we do these a couple of times a year, but that's happening right now as we speak. So I figured I would mention it while I'm on my address. If you reside in independent living and you need help, this would be a good time to be carrying a cordless phone, or make sure you have your cell phone so that you can call down to concierge or call 911 if you have an emergency, because your PERS will not work. We are anticipating this will take roughly 2 hours. So by the time this is all done, we will make notification to you over that mass notification system. So however you received the initial call or text that the system was down for an upgrade, then you will receive notification that it's all clear. So look for that in the next couple of hours. Okay, so let's see, what have we got here going on this week? We have got lots of great events and activities going on. So for your calendar, our Dulcimer group is putting on their concerts, their spring concerts this week. And the dates of those are today at 3 p.m. in the Great Room. The Dulcimers will be putting on their spring concert for health center residents, and there might be some extra seats for independent living residents, but first dibs will go to our health center residents. So that's again at 3 p.m. in the Great Room today. And the independent living concert will happen on Thursday at 2 p.m. in the PAC. So that will be the Dulcimers, and they are performing a variety of Dulcimer songs, a mixed medley of different types of songs this time. So if you have not heard a Dulcimer concert, I think that I would highly recommend you doing that. And we've got a great program put together with some information about the Dulcimer players. We also have just a reminder that the poetry group that is normally scheduled for Friday is canceled this week. Looking ahead to next week on Monday, you are all invited to attend our Memorial Day observance, which will be led by the members of the Interfaith Committee, and also participation by the handbell ringers, other resident musicians, and our Veterans Honor Guard. On Tuesday at 2 p.m. in the PAC, I'm sorry, that's Monday at 2 p.m. in the PAC. On Tuesday at 2 p.m. in the PAC, this is really important. I cannot emphasize this one enough. Please mark your calendars for this one. And I will remind you again of this next Tuesday. Our rehab director, Jonathan Papon, will be providing an in-person presentation in the PAC to all residents, and I hope you all attend to this. This is to instruct you as to how to help yourself get up off the floor if you've fallen and you're not injured. So this is very, very important. Many residents fall, Falling is very common in retirement communities. It happens all the time. And there are many safe ways for you to be able to help yourself get up off the floor. It's important for you to know how to get yourself up off the floor, but it's also really important for you to be able to direct another neighbor or friend to be able to get up off the floor if they're not hurt. I know that a lot of people get nervous about falling, are very fearful once they're on the floor, but Jonathan, as at the top of this industry, he's excellent in his communication techniques. He's excellent in terms of being able to know exactly the fears and the opportunities that our residents have. So I can't emphasize enough. I hope you make time to attend this. I know that, you know, for whatever reasons, our attendance at different events has not come back since COVID. This one is a can't miss. You should really attend, understand the opportunities for how to get yourself up off the floor if you've fallen. So that's next Tuesday at 2 p.m. in the PAC. And on Wednesday, the 31st at 7 p.m., we have our Bachfest concert in the PAC. This is one of the venues. This concert, the Bachfest, happens all over the Hudson Valley. There are professional musicians from all over the community that regularly perform here as part of the music by Bach and his sons. And this will be a large audience typically, so you will need to sign up at the concierge. Actually, I'm sorry. I'm seeing a note here that says that today's Dulcimer concert is postponed. So today's Dulcimer concert in the PAC is, I'm sorry, in the Great Room is postponed. So I apologize for that. Today's Dulcimer concert that was scheduled for 3 p.m. in the PAC, no, in the Great Room is, no, I'm sorry. I apologize. Today there was an interfaith program in the PAC that has been postponed. The Dulcimer concert that's happening at 3 p.m. in the Great Room is going on. There was a 2 p.m. interfaith program in the PAC that has been postponed. I apologize. I'm sorry. Lots of things going on. Okay, the next thing is several people have asked about vaccinations and when you can get an updated booster for COVID. So the short answer is that the best thing to do is to talk to your primary care physician if you reside in assisted living, garden view, or independent living, because we simply do not have any information from our different pharmacy connections. So whether that be Dedrick's or Omnicare or CVS that we partner with. So if you live in assisted living, garden view, or independent living, you should speak to your primary care physician at this point in time. For skilled nursing, it looks like we are going to be able to do this in skilled nursing within the next couple of weeks. So we will be able to get the skilled nursing residents with an updated booster within the next couple of weeks. As soon as we have information for assisted living, garden view, or independent living, we will let you know. But if you are interested in having an updated booster, definitely talk to your primary care physician in the short term. And if we have information for you about having some kind of a clinic here on site, we will let you know that as soon as we have that information. Okay, the next information, this is also an exciting opportunity for people that are looking for something to do and aren't really sure exactly what that means. One of the things that we hear oftentimes about retirees and people as they get older is, I feel like I don't have something to do all the time. And even here at Woodland Pond, where we have a full calendar of things to do, available opportunities for fitness classes, different types of meetings, different committees, different interest groups, etc. For some people, that's not the kind of things that you like to do. And I understand that because, you know, I am the type that, you know, I want to be involved in my community. I want to volunteer. But for example, Parent Teacher Association, you know, PTA, that's not interesting to me. I don't want to go to really many more meetings than I already do. I participate in a couple of boards, you know, when I'm not at work, but it's not, I don't want to do any more boards than that. You know, but I still want to do other volunteer work. So I do, in this time of year, I spend a lot of time at our Little League concession stand and I flip burgers. I'm one of the few parents that actually wants to work the grill, but I enjoy that because it's something that's completely different than what I do in my day job and my other volunteer opportunities. So I bring that up because I know that some of you are looking for something to do that maybe is a little bit more meaty, maybe a little bit more hands-on. And one of the places that we see that kind of opportunity is with the Sustainability Committee, or SUSCOM. And SUSCOM has sort of evolved a number of times since we've started it, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And we're going to be going through another iteration of organization in SUSCOM. And Wednesday's meeting tomorrow, I encourage folks to come, because we're going to be sort of boiling down SUSCOM a little bit from sort of a theoretical space that we've sort of been operating in with lots of initiatives. And we're going to be really creating a task force-based structure. I know a lot of you are familiar with the LED program, LED swap program that we've had going on. And we're really going to be drawing from that concept, which has been really successful and very hands-on and very productive. And I really want to encourage those of you that are thinking, I want to do something more here at Woodland Pond, but I really need something that's more like Michelle flipping burgers in the concession stand. I'm tired of just talking. I don't want to attend another meeting, but I want something a little bit more meaningful. Sustainability speaks to me. So the task force opportunities, and again, Sustainability Committee, every committee at Woodland Pond, these are open to every single resident. You can come to any committee meeting. Certainly Sustainability Committee is always looking for new residents to come. That room should be full, in my opinion. Every single person at Woodland Pond, whether it be staff, residents, we all have a role in helping to make our, environment, universe a little bit more sustainable. So the 7 different areas or task forces that we're going to be putting together are related to communications. So that's going to be something that's appealing to somebody that wants to be communicating about the efforts that the Sustainability Committee has going on, some educational type things and things like that. Then there's going to be a compost and paper task force. So this is going to be hyper focused on our composting program on campus and the either reduction of or recycling of paper products on campus. There's going to be a dining room related task force. So sustainability efforts specifically related to our dining room activities. So waste reduction and different things related to the dining room specifically. Energy task force. So reduction of use of energy resources here on campus. Again, these are going to be very specific task-based things. So if that appeals to you. The next is going to be land management, and land management is going to really focus on ways that we can potentially reduce our amount of grass on campus. So less lawn, which is something that from a sustainability perspective is very appealing to people. Potentially modifying which types of lawn treatments we use. So maybe are there different types of products that we can move to? Is irrigation something that's in our future? Is it a pro? Is it a con? Tick management, that's all under the land management umbrella, and other things. A reuse task force, which will look at the reuse of existing resources on campus. So keeping things out of the waste stream. So this is where the repair cafes would be, and other ways to reuse existing resources so that they don't end up in the waste stream. And then trash. So trash is really focused on education and making sure that residents are understanding the trash cycle, the recycling. This is really an emphasis on reducing the amount of things that go into those plastic garbage bags. And there's a lot that can be done there. So we're hoping that we see a lot of people at the Sustainability Committee meeting tomorrow. I think it's at 2 o'clock in the classroom. I'll just confirm that for you quickly here. And, there's a lot that can be done. And so for those that are looking for something that's a little bit more hands-on, that's a great opportunity for you. And you don't have to do all of those things. You can just come and say, I'm only purely interested in the task force that's going to be focusing on composting and paper. And, you know, I'm very willing to go on a crusade to get more green dots in the mailroom. And that's what I'm interested in. So put me on that task force. So that's 2 o'clock tomorrow in the classroom. And I am around all week if anybody needs me. I hope you have a great day. It's looking like beautiful weather all week. You need to get outside. Outside has very restorative properties for everybody. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you soon. Thank you.